Y'all, when I said it's beautiful outside, it is gorgeous outside. Alright, y'all. So let's get into this video. Alright. So today, I got my little notes here. I want to talk about speaking life and death. Because life and death, people don't realize how much control they have in their own lives. Speaking things into existence, manifesting things. Like, you have so much power. So much power. People don't realize that. And y'all, this is in the Bible. So if you know I'm coming to you, this is like always biblically speaking, because that's just the way I live my life, through the Bible. And that's all, you know, I bring facts, okay? Fact. Proverbs 18:21. It says, words kill, words give life. They're even poison or fruit. You choose. Yeah. You get to determine your life. You have so much power within the inside of you, right? Sometimes we just need a little encouragement to dig it out, but it was already planted inside you to begin with, right? So I'm gonna give a few examples of life and death, okay? And how it's so true, and you really need to speak life over certain things that you want to grow. A lot of people try to be cute and have this attitude like, man, he just gonna cheat on me anyway, but that's okay because I'm gonna cheat on him back. Kind of like be cute attitude. Like, you know, like, oh, some, like, they already speaking negativity into their life. They already putting it out there into the atmosphere. So of course, essentially that's what they gonna get back. Like, and then when it happens, they're like, it's okay, I knew it was gonna happen. But you knew it was gonna happen because you spoke it into existence. You manifested it. You kept putting it in the my mom always used to say, from your mouth to God's ears. Okay? Not saying God is the one who made it happen, but you manifested it. You negatively manifested it. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little, you know, story. I used to get so irritated at Bailey's dad. Like, so irritated. Mind you, we got married super young, so of course I was irritated. And I used to say all the time, yeah, we got married at, you know, 19. I got pregnant at 20. Had baby at 21. We're gonna be divorced by the time I'm 21. We're gonna be divorced by the time I'm 21. I used to say that all the time. Y'all, if you go back to my older videos, the divorce was sealed and final before my 22nd birthday. I spoke so much death over my own marriage. Now, needless to say, he did too. I don't regret anything, and I'm happy with divorce. So just for y'all, understand that first though. First point is, I spoke so much death over it. So much. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. That's just one example. I got so many examples of speaking life and death. Now, when I talk about my future husband, y'all, y'all, I'm like, he's so amazing. We ain't met yet. I don't know him, but he's just so amazing and caring. And, you know, our marriage is gonna be relationship goals for the kids. And, you know, it's just, y'all, I really be putting all of that positivity in the atmosphere. And people that are around me, they're like, Taryn, you're so positive. Like, you always take, you know, something negative and you change it positive, because that's how I want to live my life. That's how I want to live my best life. I want to be happy. And the words of Valencia, y'all, if y'all watch Valencia, I love her. She gave me so much inspiration to do what I'm doing now. Like I said, another vlog for another story. And actually, I FaceTimed her once. So I actually did kind of meet her for real, which was like meeting Beyonce. But that's another story for another time. But anyway, okay. So, like in the words of Valencia, I like to spit out glitter and gold and unicorns and rainbows and, you know, sunflowers. Like, that's the way I live my life. That's all I want to spit out. And that's how I want to live my best life. That's all. That's it. I don't want to put negativity into the world. I don't want to, you know, constantly have this cloud over my head and every day is a bad day. No. Like, I want glitter and gold and spitting out, you know, sunflowers and the sun is shining, and I don't want any of that darkness over my life, over my spirit. So you get to determine if you're going to speak life and build something, or you're going to speak death and dig a grave. That's up to you. That is ultimately your decision. No one gets to decide that but you, honey. It's your life. You're the one in control. Like, I don't believe in, you know, I just wasn't born into this or that. You get to determine your life. If y'all listened to Jay-Z's last album, I forgot what song it was, but he says, my parents ain't had shit, so that shit started with me. My parents may not have been as positive or, you know, spiritually driven or any of that, but that starts with me, boo. We breaking every chain up in here. Breaking generation curses. Breaking chains left and right. I refuse it. I rebuke all of that nonsense. So you get to determine. You get to speak life and have things grow. You get to speak death and dig your own grave. That is up to you. And people don't realize they really are, you know, making their own future. Like, y'all, I'm trying to only plant good seeds and speak positivity into my life. That is it. I'm trying to see rainbows and spit glitter all the time. Because that's the way I choose to live my best life. And I know it's hard for a lot of single moms because we're like, damn, I'm raising this child by myself. A lot of time you're not getting much help from the other parent. Besides that, they exist. Dang, I'm doing this all by myself. This is so hard. Well, yes, it's hard. Life is very difficult. Everybody has different trials and tribulations through their life, right? So I know I'm a single mom right now in this season, but that won't be all my seasons, okay? Because we all get different seasons in life. We get a season to be married. We get a season to be single. We get a season to bear children. We get a season to, you know, be an empty nester. We get all these different seasons, right? So this is my season to be single and be a single mother. That is fine. I will take it. And I will learn everything I need to learn. And I will do all my missions that God has set aside for me in this season. But baby, I will be 100% prepared when I get into the season of marriage. When I get into the season of raising multiple children at once. Like, I will be prepared because I'm preparing in this season. And I'm speaking life into it. Because this season is not forever. And it may not even be that long. So, at the end of the day, you have all the control. Don't think you don't have it. People, I was talking to one of my homegirls, and she's a single mom. And, you know, she's divorced. Her son was born around the same time. Well, a few months before Bailey was born. Like, we caught our husbands cheating together. Not like together, but like at the same time, you know, we were pregnant at the same time. Like kind of like all of our similar events happened at the same time. And she was telling me that, you know, sometimes she wished her son had siblings because, you know, she just feels sad for him. And she wished, you know, that they could have, her and, you know, the ex-husband could have made it worked it out, and been a family and all that. And she is such an amazing person, y'all. She's so amazing. And I had to explain to her, God has missions for all of us. God has missions. We have a purpose, right? And when we're aligning with that purpose that God has for us, and that other person that we are with is not, and the foundation is not God to begin with, sometimes that person cannot come with us to where we're going next. It is what it is. Where I'm going, Bailey's dad could have never came. We're not aligning in the same path and the same purpose. He could have never came where I'm going, boo, and we going far. He wasn't equipped to come. So don't look at it to what I lost. Look at it what I'm going to gain and what I'm gaining. And sometimes these people can't come with us. That goes for friendships, relationships. Some people are not destined to get in the same car as you and go on the same road trip. They ain't built for it. Not saying like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm leaving you behind. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. No one's better than anybody. But some missions have to be done alone, without certain people. They just can't come. So never think, oh, well, dang, I lost something. You didn't lose anything. You have so much ahead of you. And you need to constantly speak life. Constantly. Every day you get up. Remind yourself, I am beautiful. And I'm going to be in shape. I am going to have the absolute best financial situation. I am going to, you know, have a loving spouse who has the same core values as I do. You need to give yourself that pep talk all the time. Be pep talking yourself. I pep talk myself all the time, y'all. I be like, girl, you was gorgeous. Your husband, ooh, he gonna be hyping you up. Just, you need pep talks. Sometimes you gotta be your own coach. I know I'm my own coach all the time. And I wish I had someone who could pep talk me in a biblical way. And I was talking to one of my friends about this, and she was like, yeah, I need that. And I was like, I need it too, because when I enter a room, sometimes I'm the only Christian in the room, you know? But God is my rock. He is my foundation. With him, I cannot be shaken nor stirred in the wrong direction. So I keep I keep myself in the word, and I keep myself encouraged. Because if not, you're going to be easily shaken. You're going to be easily moved because your foundation is not sturdy. When you don't have a sturdy foundation, you walk into all these other issues. I really hope this encouraged somebody. Yeah, this piece of hair is like really getting on my nerves. I really hope this encouraged somebody that you walk in to, you know, the new hour, into the new day, knowing you need to speak life into yourself. You need to speak life into your situations. You need to speak life over your family, over your children, over your financial situations at all times. You need to speak life. Y'all have a blessed one. Bye.